Hey everybody, it's Michelle, and welcome to A Day in the Life with me. Today's video, as you saw in the title, will be a palette collection video. I am going to go through the palettes that I've used for the first 42 weeks of doing the wheel. If that sounds interesting to you, then stay tuned and keep on watching. Okay, so starting with week 1 is the Cella palette. The photos that I have pulled, I will go ahead and insert them right here. I can tell that I've already learned how to do more creative things with the palettes, because the photos for this are not, they're just not. Okay, and then week number 2. Okay, week number 2 is the Shayna B. Miami. I received this in Ipsy. I am holding it upside down because of the mirror. I received this in Ipsy probably about over a year ago. So there's that. 3 is Morphe 35V. With this one, I actually did 2 different eye looks, and this was back when I was uploading the wheel 3 days a week. So there's actually 6 different eye looks for this one. And there is that palette. And I actually got the palette on sale, this palette, for $13. 35 pan palette. Okay, so week 4 is Orange Pop by Cara Beauty. And I've done several looks using this palette because it was not only in the wheel, but Melissa and I from Abby's Beauty did in this series from Cara Beauty, which are how we got the title, High Time series. The Orange Pop, Purple Haze, and Girl Scout are in our very first High Time series, so if you want to check that out, you can. Hello, Chama from BoxyCharm. This has one of my very favorite shades, Swipe Up. Right here. I love that color. Love it. And it looks like I've used every single shade in here. This, for it being a BoxyCharm palette, was pretty decent. Well, I just did a collab for the 4th of July where we had to use products only made in the US. I could have used this palette and then been able to use that brush, but I didn't. But this palette is made in the USA. This is Lunar Beauty Life's a Drag color palette, and this is in conjunction with Manny MUA. I don't really watch Manny, but it's his palette. Next is the Tartiste Pro palette. And I am going to open all of these just because I know I've got some newer people that have subscribed, and then, you know, I always like it when people open the palettes. It smells good. And there is, and I know for sure that this one had 4 looks because I went through, let me turn it upside down so you're not blinded. I went through each of these, each row, and did an eye look using just those colors. So that was cool. And the Tartiste ones come with little cards saying, you know, how best to use them for eye shapes and such. I've never followed one of these, but I might try it. So there's the Tartiste Pro. Next is Purple Haze from Cara Beauty as well. There are those shades. I love the glitters. Love them. I'm not going to swatch because I'll be here for 10 years swatching everything. And then we have Hank and Henry Live in Color. This one I'm still, I don't know. I think it's the packaging because it's so thick. And then there's 9 shades, and they're all kind of cattywampus in there. We are up to week 10. Week 10 is the Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions palettes. Love that, like, just jolt of white right there. Or cream, I guess. It looks white on camera, but it's actually cream. Next is ColourPop Brown Sugar. I actually got this from my best friend Jennifer when I went down to visit her. Here's the outside. She gave me this one and I think another one. Here is that one, all brown. For a couple weeks there, most of the colors I was getting were neutral shades, which made Stacy from Flawed and Fabulous very mad at the wheel. Next is Winky Lux. I got this from Barbara's Beauty Bag as a gift. Smells like coffee. Love the smell of coffee, not so much the taste. I love the smell of coffee. That was week 12. I think I keep forgetting to say it. Week 13 is Ace Butte Vintage Dawn. And I won this palette from Jess Gus. 14 and 15 are Blue Blood and Blood Sugar, which I have those separated out because of the collab that I'm doing with Melissa from Abby's Beauty. You know, we're still working through the Jeffree Star palette, so that is over there. Next is the Profusion Pro Pigment palettes. Gorgeous. I don't think I used every single color because I wasn't doing the use all the colors in the palette yet. So there's still shades in here I haven't touched. Next is the Too Faced Palm Springs Dream. That is also really pretty. How about, let's start a drinking game. Drink every time I say it's really pretty. 17. Week 18, I got this palette from Rhonda Said. It is the Studio Makeup Ease to Wear eyeshadow palette. Very pretty. Drink. Brow Bar by Rima. And I will admit, when I first got this palette, Drama Queen is the name of it. Because of the title, I thought it was just a brow palette. But I do remember using this and I do remember liking it. And it comes with its own little brush, which Wonder Beauty Seascapes. I actually sent my Secret Santa from the collab that we had on Christmas last year. I sent her this palette as well, I believe. Why are you not opening? I know I've opened it because I used it. There we go. I'm gonna find my tweezers again. Oh, there they are. So here was the outer package. It's just 6 shades. Week 21, we go to Moods by Laura Sanchez. This one had a brush in it as well. I'm guessing I took the brush out for some reason. But it has the 2 highlights at the bottom and then the bold colors on one side and neutral colors on the other. Another Morphe palette. I got this one the same time I got the other one. This is 350 Natural Glow or Nature Glow. Yeah, Nature Glow. This one is a very, very neutral palette. Brave Spirit, and this is a Profusion, or no, Makeup Revolution palette, sorry. Oh no. The outer packaging has broken. I don't know how that happened, but it did. And those are the colors. So I'll have to figure out how to fix that if I can. Next is the Huda Beauty Emerald Obsessions. Dough Color Mind. I actually got a set from my Secret Santa, and I believe it comes with 5 or 6 different palettes. And here is the Mind. This is the one that was for week 25 of the wheel. 26 is She's Got Solstice from ColourPop. This was my very first ColourPop palette I ever purchased, and I purchased this from Ulta. There you go. It's outside of the box. I received this from Just Jessica, and we did a collab using this palette. It is a full face, eyes, contour, blush, highlight. Everything's in here. So I love that. Makeup Revolution is a very, very affordable brand, and their quality is, I haven't had an issue personally. Okay, and then Ace Beauty Scarlet Dusk. This one I got from BoxyCharm. It's got a bunch of mauves and oranges. It's just beautiful. I said to put them all in that FabFitFun box. Hopefully it will fit them all in there. After Scarlet Dusk, then we go to Bailey Sarian Vegas Fling. This is an Ipsy this came from Ipsy. And I did not hear of Bailey Sarian until after I received this palette, which I love the palette. The pan sizes are so huge. That's what she said. And this was in combination with Estate Cosmetics. Item for the next one, this is for week 27. This is the ColourPop Garden Variety Palette. I believe this is the first one I ordered directly from ColourPop. Next one is Urban Garden by Laura Geller. I'm not going to open it. Those are the 4 eyeshadows, and then a blush and a contour or highlight. And week 32 is Hank and Henry Las Hermanas palette. Love the little pop of orange and pop of green in there. And then for week 33, Pure Festivals 2.0. Those are the shades on the back. Since video's running long and I don't know that I'll be able to get anything out of it, so I'm going to try to speed through the remaining. This is week 34. It's Be Bella Champagne Kisses 2, or Champagne Kisses 1. And here are the shades, and I do believe this one has 4 different eye looks because I used the ones that were quadded together. Next is Galaxy Chic. This one surprised me because it is an all shimmer shadow or all shimmer palette. It's from BH Cosmetics, but the shades actually worked out really well. And I know I used every shade in here because I remember. Then for week 36 is the Pure Festivals palette. This one I received from the Human Unicorn, Xenia. Then we have week 37. It's California Love, from ColourPop. Beautiful golden shades. Then we have this one is week 37. Week 38 is a Light Show from Pop Sugar. Or Pop Beauty, excuse me. I don't need to open it. You guys can see through that. I purchased this from Connor Kristen on her Poshmark, I believe. Next one is Violet Voss Fruit Sorbet. This box is all beat to shit, but I don't want to ruin the shadows. This is teensy tiny little palette, but it's packs a punch. This one was week 39. Yes, week 39. And then the last of the Cara Beauty High Times collection is the Girl Scout. This palette has been discontinued, so I'm happy to have it in my collection. Then week 41, that was week 40, sorry, Girl Scout was week 40. Week 41 is the Nubian 3 Coral from Jovia's Place. And there are those glorious shades. I did use every shade in this palette. And then week 42 is Jules Smith Beauty. This palette, it's only 5 shades. Couldn't do a whole heck of a lot with it. The look I have on right now is from this palette. And I still have one more look to create. So there's that. That is the first 42. So let me know what you think. I do have more palettes. I have over 100 palettes, which makes me feel bad to say out loud. More palettes than any one person should ever own, but it's been a year, and that's how many I've accumulated. I am, after my BoxyCharm comes, my Ipsy for this month comes, I am done. I said that last month, and then BoxyCharm had to have the Norvina volume 1 and 5, I think. Had those two, so I had to get it, of course. Yeah, so there we go. 42 weeks down, 100 more to go. Let me know if you like this sort of video by giving it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not already. Ring that notification bell so you're notified of each and every upload. And remember, always be kind to one another and know you are loved, you are appreciated, you are important. Bye, guys.